Hello everybody and welcome. We're checking out the Airbus H225 helicopter in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I've done a little bit of testing with this helicopter and it flies actually really well. The startup is a little in depth. There's a lot of things you get, a lot of switches to flip and things to do, but luckily, and I haven't gone over this in my past videos and I should have, but the videos do, or the planes and helicopters do have a built-in checklist into the EFB, which I will show you. It makes life so much easier, but this helicopter is gorgeous. I really like it. They did a number on it. They did a really good job. This one though, there is no interactions on the exterior. Like if you go over to the door here, you can't click in. So what you're gonna have to do is do your shift C on the keyboard to be able to get into the helicopter. So we're gonna do shift C. Before jumping into the helicopter, we're gonna check out the configurations for the H225. Make sure to have the H225 selected and go down to config. When you're in the config mode, you'll see the variant, livery, fuel and payload, and identification. On the variant tab, you'll be able to see the three variants of this helicopter: civilian, search and rescue, and cargo. Search and rescue, it looks like you'll get a it actually will tell you on this side what is on it, but this right here, you should get a winch for the basket, for a rescue basket, and then for the cargo cabins, cargo, and then you also have a winch underneath so you can carry cargo on the bottom. We're going to go back over here to civilian, and then liveries. You actually get liveries with this plane or this helicopter. The other planes I've done really haven't shown any liveries. You have the default Airbus: blue, gray, green, orange, and white. The orange is more for your, I guess it's going to be for more your rescue. We're going to go with blue. So, yep, that is the variance. You have your payloads, like I said. You can do all your weight management in there, and then your identifier, where you can put your tail number in yourself, call sign, and flight number. Okay, we're going to then go from our external right there. And as you can see, so I have figured out something new with the mouse moving around your head and my joystick. Came into the sim, I did not touch my joystick once. Came in, I was able to move my head around easily, no problem. Soon as I moved my joystick, kicked it. I can't use my mouse anymore for moving my head. I can only use my joystick. So, yeah, that is something that I don't know how to fix. I have to do a little bit more investigation, but we are getting closer to figuring things out. So it is the joystick that is causing the issues with the mouse. That's at least on my end. That's what I'm noticing. So if you guys experimented with it, do what I did. Don't touch your joystick the entire time you're in the sim, when you jump in the sim, and then when you jump into your plane or helicopter or whatever, if things are set up in the settings correctly, your mouse should work. And I'll actually pop a video up on the screen to show, because I recorded it, showing me moving my mouse around, and it's very fluid and it's obvious. And then since I touched the joystick, nothing. But yeah, that is the information on the joystick side of things. I do have the sim set to max, the ultra level settings, and it looks really good. We're right now up in the Rockies. I love that the snow is actually here, because in real life it actually has been snowing quite a bit in the west. And this is just, the scenery looks really good. The ground looks good with the snow. The trees look really good. They're not like, let's say, they're your pines, which should be in this area. These would keep the green. Now I'm not seeing trees that wouldn't. Well, actually, I take that back. There's one right there that looks like it shouldn't have leaves on it. Anyways, I just got corrected on the spot. Anyways, here is your checklist. You would go through this. I did run into a little bit of an issue when I first tried, and I clicked on the battery. Well, it's working now. When I first got into the sim, I clicked on the battery on this helicopter, and it just would not want to start. The battery would not do anything. I had to restart the sim like twice. All right, so if you come down here, beam battery's on. We can click that one. Then we need to turn on our TRU and TR2, which is located right here. TR2. Now, I do like that if you look at here, it'll tell you where it's at. So alternator, we're going to go ahead and we'll click that off. Hit the I. It shows you exactly where to press. This one and this one. This is going to be the alternators 1 and 2. We're going to do our bus tie-in. That's on. So it makes life easier when setting up your helicopter. Emergency battery switch is set to normal. Let's see. I can't see because the bar is in the way. That's on standby, so we're going to go to normal. I keep trying to use my mouse still. All right, and then our anti-collision. Set that to red. Position lights. So the position lights will be down here or up there. We're going to also landing lights off. Engine switches are stop. It's right. These are right here. They're in stop. Both are. And then your engine backup switch. Which are these right here? These should be in, I believe it was norm. Yes. Your rotor brake, which is this. I'll actually highlight it. Rotor brake's right there. Make sure that is off. Let's make sure that the rotor brake lever is armed. You can't really tell if that actually is armed or not. So let's see. It doesn't actually specify which position it's armed. So we're just going to put it that way and say it's armed. All right, check warning lights. There you go. On, off. Pitot heats are off. Pitot heats located over here. These are the two pitot heats. Those are off. And then your windshield heat, left, right, is all right here. Actually, these are it right here. We're just going to leave those be. I won't mess with those. Fuel pump. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fuel pumps are right here. Let's go ahead and switch those on. I'll show you. Yeah, I already showed you that one. Let's go down to 4. Yep, that's that one. Manual fuel transfer is this middle one. So, and then you want to turn on your autopilot, trim yaw, roll, pitch, and then your collective force and cyclic force, which is all down here. So we'll go ahead and click this just to show you. Trim, pitch, collective, cyclic. It even has the names right on the top. All are on. All right, now we get into this engine startup. All right, fuel pump 1 on. It is already on. So engine 1, engine 2, or fuel pump 1 and 2 are on. And then flight. We're going to do our engine startup right now. And then we're going to do this little cover. Engine is turning. Then we have to wait for N1. Oh, we gotta wait till our pressures get above 50%. Which we will just watch right here. Looks like we are good to go. Yep. All right, engine 1 is good. Then we do our auxiliary hydraulic pump. Turn that on. There it is. Auxiliary pump on the screen. And then fuel pumps 3 and 4 are already on. And then we go up to engine 2 start up. All right, engine 2 is started up. Now we gotta wait for power to stabilize. Then I'm gonna already kick on the pitot heats. Since we're altitude, we're gonna kind of need those. We're in the mountains and everything. Yeah, we'll need it. There we go. Looks like everything's looking normal, looking good. We can hit that one, and then ground power is located up here. We can go ahead and kill it. Actually, it wasn't even on. GPU says it's on now. We're gonna turn it off now. And there we go. Pitot heats are already on. Windshields are already on. FMS1 will come down here. We'll click on this one and this one. Actually, is it off or on? Yeah, they're on. Okay. They're already on. Then we go to RA1. These will come on. Then we have RA selector. Set the normal, which is N. And then not armed rotary brake lever. Taxi wise. So APM 1 and 2 is located down here. These two. Good to go. Now, and then you have your nose wheel. Nose wheel lock. Oops, that was not the right button. There we go. Nose wheel lock is this one. And then parking brake. Which is located down here. All right, and that means we are ready for takeoff. Well, we're ready to taxi, at least. So this is how I taxi. Since this actually has a nose wheel, I've been toying around with ways to taxi. So right now, you see, okay, nose wheel actually is on, or nose wheel locked. We can turn that off. We don't need the DG anymore. I actually think maybe that was on. Or off. There it is. Yeah, that was off. So we will roll out to the runway, and this is the way I figured maybe we'll do it. Now, I will say that this airport's kind of messed up. I mean, yeah, kind of messed up. Definitely not right. I didn't pick it though because I picked it because of the location, but we're gonna take off right here. All right, let's go in and take a lift off. A little bit of power in the collective. I do feel like the helicopters actually perform better in this sim than on 2020. I do feel like it performs a lot better. Gears up. Landing gear should be coming up. It should be, there it is, light goes out. And now we're airborne and we're nice. We're cruising now. But yeah, I really like this helicopter. This helicopter flies well. The startup process is actually pretty, I like how in depth it goes. It definitely is a good helicopter. We're right now flying through this little canyon. Just a small little canyon valley area. But I do like the helicopter. It is nice. We are pretty high altitude. Did I miss something? No. Trying to get out some altitude going up since we're going to go over this mountain. But yeah, I really like her. She's not bad. Pretty simplistic start. I do like that the checklist is there. I should have mentioned that in other videos. But I mean, all in all, once you get used to starting these things and you get experience, you really don't need the checklist. It's more of a well, afterwards. Or if you're not understanding, like if you can go to Takeoff, manual fuel transfers off, automatic fuel transfers off, parking brake is on, nose wheel lock on, climbing, landing gear up, level flight, automatic fuel transfer on, which we will do that now. And then checks before landing. But this helicopter really is, it's something else. It's helicopters in this sim really change the aspect of things. I also think that the helicopters, like I've said before, they just act different in this sim. I feel like they actually feel like a real helicopter, not having coding in there that's manipulating things like they did in 2020, since I don't think 2020 was geared too much towards helicopters. Now, I know with me, helicopter landings are pretty sketch. I haven't even tried really landing one in this sim. Because I'm just not good at it. Man, this altitude, this thing does not want to climb. We are pretty high up in the mountains. Alright, so we're just going to land somewhere random. I think right here in this little open area is going to be good. So we're going to lower the gear. If I can turn. Let's do a landing. See how bad I can do. Come on. Pulling back on the power. Lots of concentration going on. Let's try not to land in a tree though. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, and I don't have any brakes because I don't have a... Let's go ahead and hit the brakes there. All right, there we go. Not the best landing, but not the worst. Definitely not my worst. Are we going to kick any dust up at this point? Nope. Nope, I'm not kicking any snow up. I hope everyone enjoyed this video on this little run through on this helicopter. I think I'm going to do some videos with this thing. I actually really like it. Really like this helicopter. It's fun. If you haven't already subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day.